first poem I'm going to read is called Epithalamium. Then I heard what sounded like a great multitude, like the roar of rushing waters, and like loud peals of laughter, a river of feathered men, arrayed, multiplied, each begetting the other in a bestiary of fierce, molten muscle, astral, bright, and sparkling. Did Sappho sing of these peacocks, of that Apollo over there, silver goblet in hand? Already they have entered me in the whirl of this diamante world as I stand on the pavement at the threshold of some solemn flow. I smell frankincense and myrrh. I smell the smoke of Ash Wednesday. What if the purpose of life is play, not hedonism, not excess, but rather happiness, its pursuit, its facilitation, its gathering, its glittering, with slow steps, drunk with wine, these men crush petals of confetti and come at me, strophe after strophe, facet after facet, and one, shaking his gleaming locks, approaches, taller than tall, and says, "Worship me, the tree of heaven." Embroidered all over his body are tattoos of myrtle leaves, vines, and tropical ferns. What if life is an endless procession and no one will remember me? What if life is a lie? No one tells you there are things that will never be, never happen for you, like children, like houses, like gazing at stars while on Mount Kilimanjaro. I go with this man for the rest of Carnival Tuesday and see in him an inmost swell that projects outwards from each bulge of his body to mine. Father, crown my head with wreaths of glory. Mother, be glad for this my marriage to a king, opened and opening within me is a vista to the eclipsed earth's golden ring as seen from a blood moon. I kind of like abrupt endings, so. And so the last poem I'm going to read is from Midnight Bestiaries. Bestiary set at the live drawing session. It falls from the sky, this innocence, this unfinished life work I didn't know I needed in my life. It falls onto the table, falls into my sketch pad, sculpted torso, dreaming of its own ekphrasis, a fragment completing itself. Perfect shoulders, perfect legs, perfect trail of hair along a perfect chest that glows from within like a hurricane lamp. And then, too, the addition of the placid penis, relishing its own flesh, cushioned sacks engorged with seeds of love. Is it love? Once I played a lamb in a nativity play, and the angel had a crown of straw, golden, Now, what stands before me is a puma, or at least that is what I see when I stare into his eyes and he stares back at me. He is not what I see, but what I am. What I draw, I become. All his poses seem to say, even when things don't work out, they work out, but only as long as you don't give up, as long as you don't stop sketching me, just as the body must succumb to its own illusion, from moment to moment, the self imagining self. I see in his face a lion, but also in the gentle cascade of his limbs, a gazelle. Then it falls from the ceiling, the zandoli, as small as a teardrop, and I take a piece of paper and scoop it up and carry it out the front door. Here, there is no angle from which you are not seen. You must not give up. Thank you. Good night.